out for another episode of Connect Nigeria Street Files, which is proudly brought to you by Manifest Apparel. And I am your girl, of course, McQueen, right here at Ikeja City Mall. Now, if you look at the leadership status of certain developed countries like Yemen, France, Qatar, Europe, and a couple of others, they all have one thing in common, and that is their government is run by youthful leaders all below the age of 40. However, in Africa, that seems not to be the case, and Nigeria is no exception. On today's episode, we asked to know which you would prefer, a youthful leader or an age leader. Right now on Connect Nigeria Street Files, proudly brought to you by Manifest Apparel. If I must say, stay tuned.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.
Alright, sir, so tell me, what age to you is ideal for a president to be?
Oh, I'm short of words.
Why?
40 or 50.
Normally it should be for 40.
30 or 34.
Starting for 40.
I don't think there is any ideal age. But considering the situation of Nigeria, I think what we need now is a youth leader. Because we've actually given the older generation opportunities to rule us, but they failed us in different ramifications all over and over again. But I think giving the youth the opportunity to rule us this time will produce a better result, because we are actually we are the victim of their failure.
It's not to me about age, it's about what you can do when you get there.
Well, which would you prefer, a youthful leader or an age leader?
I would prefer a youthful leader because a youthful leader has more energy to do more things than an old person. We've also had old leaders in this country for a long time, so I think it's time to have a change, see what we can do there.
Well, both youth and old one have advantage of their own.
Alright.
Because the old people, they have more experience, more than the youth. Because the old people get more experience. Because our youth are nowadays, so some are immature to rule the country, but at the same time, they are not mature enough to do as older people.
If they had to say that we are the leaders of tomorrow, then they should start acting it.
Alright. So do you actually think that the youths are capable enough to give us that change that we're looking for in this country?
Well, for now, I'd say yes. There's been a lot of major youths coming up, doing something things good, initiatives and all of that. I just feel it's empowerment, really, because in Nigeria, it's all connections. You can't do something without knowing somebody that doesn't know somebody. So I just feel it's all about empowerment. There are lots of youths that already have a plan. They already have the mindset. They know what they want to do, but the elders are going to let them. That's just the thing.
The youth can do it, the elderly can do it. Somebody who is rational enough, who is not self-centered, who is not trying to take from the people.
Change is not about some political party shouting change. The very fact of having young people there is a fundamental change. And then the right attitudes also is important. So you must have young men who have a completely different idea, who think that the production is the basis of life.
And that's it, guys, on today's episode of Street Files, brought to you by Manifest Apparel. I mean, I have them to thank for all the lovely tees I get to wear on the show. Now, with that said, check out our website at www.connectnigeria.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is at Connect Nigeria, and follow us on our Instagram and Facebook handles. Now, remember, those who are crazy enough to think they can actually change the world are the ones that do. With that said, on to next episode, stay connected.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.